Washington neighbors are still underwater today following all the record rainfall.
Crews are working to help those residents trapped in their homes. And Local 10 News reporter Trent Kelly joins us live from one of the hardest hit areas in Fort Lauderdale. Trent.
Yeah, Janice, Christie, we are right down the road from the Melrose Park neighborhood, one of the hardest hit areas of Fort Lauderdale on this side of I-95. Take a look here. We're right off Davie Boulevard, just to the west of the interstate, where you can see some of these side streets remain underwater. In fact, one car still submerged right there, a second abandoned vehicle right next to it. While this water is slowly receding, it's not going down nearly as fast as many of these neighbors would have hoped for.
28 years I've been in this neighborhood and never seen this like this right here.
The sun rising over streets still swamped with water in Fort Lauderdale. Dozens of drivers taking their chances for the second day in a row after Wednesday's unprecedented rainfall still has many streets looking like rivers. Even emergency vehicles are forced to make their way through, others, like the driver of this car, not having the same luck. While the water is draining, it's happening much slower than neighbors were hoping. Police using armored trucks on Thursday to get to residents in need, like Christy Ladius, who spoke to us by phone after the road to her home in Melrose Park was still flooded out.
I'm pregnant. I have a small child and animals in the home. It's elderly people on my street.
Never seen this in 35 years of living in Broward County.
Neighbors using whatever means necessary to get by, several vehicles still submerged. Even this tow truck needed a tow after getting stuck in the high waters while trying to pull out a resident's car. Meantime, in Wilton Manors, flooded streets finally clearing for now, many residents coming inches away from getting water into their homes.
I'm on 23rd Avenue. It's still flooded out.
This Fort Lauderdale resident wasn't so lucky. He believes the problem is caused in part by blocked drainage pipes. Our cameras later capturing crews with FDOT clearing out those drains, something these neighbors hope will start to make a difference.
It's went down the last 4 hours more than it has in the last 2 days.
Yeah, and I can vouch for what that neighbor's saying. Ever since we've been here this morning, we have seen the water pretty steadily start to recede. But again, once you get deeper onto some of these side streets, it's still almost too high for some of these vehicles to get by. We should tell you that as these floodwaters start to recede, a lot of these abandoned vehicles are still here, causing a little bit of a hazard for drivers. Some of those drivers report having to wait for several hours yesterday just for a tow truck to arrive, and it could be a similar story, at least for part of the day today. The good news to report here, though, is that so far, as firefighters have been making their checks, they say no major injuries or deaths have been reported. So a little bit of good news here, even in the face of this record rainfall. For now, that is the latest live from Fort Lauderdale. I'm Trent Kelly, Local 10 News.
Yeah.